it's Lynette with Charm Grammy Crochet. At the time of filming this intro, it is Wednesday, the day after Mardi Gras. Um, we did go to a couple of Mardi Gras parades, and they were so fun. I think I have recorded and uploaded both. I hope I did. I know I did one, a little bit snippets from the small one. And yesterday was, well, it ended up raining and storming at night, but it called for rain all day. So we went to the Mississippi Aquarium, and I have a lot of footage from the aquarium, a lot of pictures, some footage. The Mississippi Aquarium is new. Well, I wanted to look up when, but I forgot. I know it's a newer aquarium, and it's set up different than any aquarium I've ever been to before. It was, I'm going to say, a little pricey. I think it was a little pricey, but aquariums are not like cheap like a zoo. It was $64 for both Roy and I to get in. If you buy your tickets in advance, you get $3 off, like the day before. You have to buy them the day before. We did not do that because we weren't sure what we were doing. So, anyway, I would highly recommend it. I mean, you can spend as much time as you want there. They have a snack bar. We did eat lunch there. The food was, but if you wanted to stay, for hours and hours and hours and just watch the fish, which I really could do, you definitely could do that. So let's see, I'm going to put video and photos in and out. I think I'm going to try to take any voice or noise out of the videos, because mostly it was just not, it was a lot of kids and that kind of noise versus what people were saying. But like every 45 minutes or so, they had some kind of like feed the otters, a show for the dolphins, and the otters have their own area and it's outside. I mean, they have an inside area as well, but you don't see that. The dolphins have an outside tank and a viewing area. We sat in the shade below the water level, and I tried to get pictures like when they would jump up where you could see them above the water, so look for that, but I'm not a professional photographer. So there's that. They are trained behaviors, but they're not really trained dolphins, so they say. They train them and all the animals at the aquarium, that they like hand feed or take care of. They're trained to know when it's feeding time. Particularly animals that might bite you. Excuse me. But they all know that, if they hear the whistle, they have to do this. If they see this, they have to do that. And a lot of it is so that they can receive medical care. They're not trained to do flips just because the audience wants to see. Do you understand what I'm saying with that? So, but they do have trained behaviors for their own safety. Now they have in there, so you have the beaver has the otters have an exhibit. The dolphins, they have 4 dolphins, weighing, they all weigh around 300 pounds. The oldest one is 14 years old. I'm just trying to remember tidbits of what they were saying. They have several alligators. They have a couple of beavers. The beaver kept trying to eat the metal cage to get out, but he couldn't do that. One of the 2 beavers kept doing that. Let's see. They have a exhibit that's all the stream kind of, river kind of fish. And then they have the indoor exhibits that some are insects, which I really didn't take pictures of too much of at all, probably, like snakes and geckos and frogs, that kind of thing. Not a lot of insects. I steered away from them though. They had a couple of eels. Then they have a big tank that has an underground walkthrough, or you can watch above. And then it has viewing windows as well, all throughout, where they just have all kinds of beautiful fish. So I did my best to try to follow some, or just hold it still and let you watch. But they have a white shark. It's not really white, it's albino. She had a name for it, but it's a tiger shark that is albino. So it's very unique looking. They did have a hammerhead shark in there, a small one, maybe 3 feet long. I think there was another shark that I didn't see very often, but they had a couple of stingrays, I think 3, swimming around in there, and I have maybe 4.5 minutes of footage of that. Then they had like a tank of smaller stingrays that you were allowed to touch as they swam by, so I took some film of that. It was really a cool setup, the way they have all the different things outside, but then the inside aquarium as well. It was really cool. I enjoyed it very much. Let's see, what else can I tell you? Just some random photographs. If I remember what they are, I will tell you if I know a specific fish or something. But I think mostly the fish are in just film, video versus pictures. Other than that, it's just kind of an aquarium. It's, like I said, it's smaller. It was fun. I could sit in the tunnel, give me a chair, and I could have just sat there all day and watched the fish. They don't let you do that. So we spent a couple of hours there, and then went off to do laundry and other, just mundane things like cook. So today I'm meeting up with Joe from Joe's Web and Desiree, my new friend, and we're going to do lunch, and then we're going to her craft group. They do more than crochet, so it's going to be really kind of fun. Maybe some of the ladies will talk to us. We'll see. We'll see, how that plays out for filming. If it's applicable, if they want to be on YouTube, then we'll do some filming. If not, then we'll just chat, which is completely fine too. So I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching, liking, subscribing, sharing, all the things that YouTube likes. I appreciate it as well. It helps my channel. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye. Is it a fish?
Down in our underwater viewing window, take a look at Finn's tongue, and you may see fringes on the edges. These fringes are there to help the paddle learn how to nurse their mom while swimming underwater. The next characteristic of being a mammal is having hair. Now you may be looking at our dolphins and thinking, I don't see any hair on those dolphins. And you heard from your mother. The last characteristic of being a mammal is breathing air. Dolphins breathe from a local located on top of their head, and with one powerful breath, a dolphin can stay underwater for about 7 minutes. But not only do dolphins breathe from this blowhole, it's also where all of their vocalizations come from. Dolphins do not have open high, bony markings, just like our hands. Now, if you see any of our boys waving at you today using those pectoral flippers, feel free to wave on back to them because they can in fact see you all up there.
trying to get away.
Big old fish. Whoa. Whoa. It's staring at me.
That's a real turtle back there.
What's staring at me?
See that big one back there? I thought it was a rock until it moved its head.
Daddy, can we go? Yay! Finally gonna
There, did it move? Yep.
Well, over here too.